What's up, guys? Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video, and Raid has just dropped some brand new content. It's the brand new content for the city of Cintranos. It's the Cursed City. So I'm going to be watching the video that Raid just dropped, and then I'm going to give my feedback on it, while we watch the video together. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm very, very excited to watch this, and I'm hoping it's going to be some amazing content. Let's do it.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another update preview video, where today we'll be showing off one of our biggest features to date, the Cursed City. The gates to this accursed place, also known by the city's original name of Cintranos, will be open soon. So let's find out what challenges await and the rewards you'll be reaping. First things first, Cursed City is a brand new game mode available to players of level 52 and above. The name isn't just for show either.
Okay.
You have an entire city to explore here. There's 100 stages spread across 4 districts, with each district getting progressively harder.
100 stages is a lot. And it looks like there's 2 different modes. It looks like there's like a little arrow button right here for hard. Maybe there's normal, I guess. Like, it's very similar to the campaign.
Harder to complete. There's new challenges and fiendish twists on old classics. Then there's the Eclipse Tower, home to Raid's newest boss, and the current Lord of Cintranos, Amius the Lunar Archon. In order to take on this moon...
I saw a kit on Amius the Lunar Archon. I haven't gone over his kit yet or anything because it's so detailed and it has so much. It's like reading a Harry Potter book, to be honest. So I haven't really posted anything on it yet, but I would love to post something on it soon. But I really wanted to see some more content drop on the Cursed City before I bring any additional info out on Amius. But yeah, this guy is going to be a really challenging boss just in general. Based on his kit, that is.
An obsessed recluse, you'll need to unlock the path to him. Each month, a new rotation of the Cursed City will begin, resetting your
So very similar to the Doom Tower. New rotations. So the Doom Tower, maybe the bosses will be changed out or something. And maybe the stages might be different, but I'm assuming that it's just the bosses might be reorganized or rearranged. They might be changed out.
Progress from the previous month. The stages of each district in the Cursed City will remain the same, but the requirements you'll need to beat them will change. We'll describe those later in the video. Entering stages of the Cursed City is similar to Doom Tower rooms, in that you'll need Cursed City keys. You'll get a set number of these each day, and they won't...
Thank you. Thank you for doing that and not making it energy, okay? Because that's crazy. You look at the Iron Twins, and you have to use energy and keys. That's annoying. Thanks for not using energy. That's actually super helpful.
Won't be spent unless you successfully complete the stage you're taking on. You can't buy these or stack them over multiple days, so use them or lose them. The Cursed City has 2 difficulties, normal and hard. The default difficulty will be set to hard, but you can switch at any point. Cursed City keys aren't tied to either difficulty. Although you'll get enough keys to complete all stages in both difficulties, it would be prudent to plan your progress rather than switch around wildly. Now, here comes the fun part. You can chart your own journey through the Cursed City. You always start in the district of Cobble Market, but the path you take from there is up to you. You can head straight for the biggest enemies you can find first, or indulge your inner completionist and try to clear every stage of a district before moving on. That's how it works. But it'd be a pretty short update preview video if we just left it there, right? The Cursed City is split into 4 districts: Cobble Market, Dead Rise, Plague Home, and Soul Cross, with each district getting progressively harder. You're eased into the horrors of the...
Okay, so Cobble Market's just the really, really easy portion, and then the last one that was all red is Soul Home or something like that. That's definitely the hardest one.
Cursed City through Cobble Market. Dead Rise and Plague Home are where the difficulty climbs slightly, and Soul Cross? Well, Soul Cross is the stuff nightmares are made of. Each district has exactly 25 stages, and that number won't change between rotations. The other thing that won't change is the position of individual stages on the map, or the paths that connect them. Urban redevelopment is not high up on...
So as of right now, it looks like a twist between Campaign and Doom Tower. So it's kind of very similar in that sense, where the game is they're trying to change things up, but it's kind of just bringing a new flair to it with new boss mechanics. It also has a mix of missions in between too, I believe. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's see what we get here.
On Amius's list of priorities.
The missions,
each stage within the districts can be one of 4 types. Regular, boss, fiendish, trick, getting progressively harder to complete. There's new challenges and fiend not high up of individual stages on the map or the paths that connect them. Urban redevelopment is not high up on Amius's list of priorities. Each stage within the districts can be one of 4 types: regular, boss, double boss, or awakening. Let's run through them one by one. Regular stages are your standard run-of-the-mill battles in Raid.
Okay, I'm seeing 5 champions here instead of 4. So the campaign locations take 4 champions, whereas Doom Tower takes 5. So this is very similar to Doom Tower, but it has a campaign-esque look to it.
Like you'd find in the campaign. You'll fight across 3 rounds with a wave of enemies in each round. You've faced these types of battles hundreds of times before, but the ones found in the Cursed City might be a little more difficult than you're used to. Next up, we've got Awaken stages. As the name implies, you'll need to bring your Awaken champions to take on these stages. Each Awaken stage requires a certain number of Awakening levels across your whole team, indicated by red stars on a champion's portrait. So, if an Awaken stages requires 6 red stars, you could bring 1 champion with 6 red stars on their portrait.
Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. So if you say for example, you go to this stage and you only have a 5-star champion and the rest of your champions don't have awakenings, you just bring in that 1 5-star champion. It helps out. Now, this will gate a lot of players, but I mean, I'm assuming not every single stage is going to have this awakening requirement. So we'll see what he says.
Or 2 champions with 3 red stars, and so on. Once the requirement has been met, you can then focus on filling out your team with the best champions for the job. Completing Awakened stages isn't necessary to get to Amius the Lunar Archon. They can offer an alternative route, though, and give you some pretty sweet rewards when completing them for the first time.
Okay, so you just said it there. You can take an alternative route and it doesn't require you to go to those stages. It's just a little bit tougher and maybe you just get better rewards.
Got boss stages. Here, you'll be taking on some of Teleria's most famous foes, like the Iron Twins of Auname the Sand Devil. A quick glimpse at the Cursed City map reveals that these boss stages are often located at key landmarks, like bridges between districts or...
That's going to be challenging just because the Iron Twins is a little bit easier than Sand Devil in terms of having to have specific stats to beat them, right? So, and team synergy. So like stage 25 of Sand Devil, you need different speeds than stage 20 or stage 15 or stage 10. So that's going to be difficult if you have to keep taking off your gear to fight this champion or these bosses, because we don't know what level. It doesn't actually showcase it up here, what level the boss is. So I'm wondering how that's going to work. So you will have to re-gear champions. Just from the face of it, what I'm looking at here, you might have to re-gear champions a lot. Or you might have to have multiple duplicates of champions, so you have gear on each one of them. And they're going to be specifically tailored to different parts of the game in terms of the city of Centranos, the Cursed City. So we'll see how that goes. That's going to be the only challenge I feel like a lot of players are going to have on top of the boss, right? The main boss. And then the duplicate boss or the duo
paths leading to the next kind of stage. Double boss. Yep, that's right. The bad guys are teaming up. There are 12 double boss stages in total, with 3 popping up in each district. The location of the double boss stages in each rotation of the Cursed City will always be the same. You'll also find that the boss duos will scale with each district's difficulty.
What?
So don't worry about walking in
Dark Fae? Oh,
Cobble Market and facing off against Astronix, the Dark Fae, immediately. You'll need to clear these double boss stages in order to get Eclipse Keys.
I bet Dark Fae is going to be in the hardest city. It's probably going to be in the Soul Cage city.
3 Eclipse Keys will grant you passage into the Eclipse Tower at the center of the Cursed City, and let you take on Amius the Lunar Archon. We'll release a separate video talking about that fight, but for now, let's just focus on getting you there. Each of the 3 Eclipse Keys can be found in one of the double boss stages in Cobble Market, Dead Rise, and Plague Home. The location of the Eclipse Key within each district will also change with each rotation and will always be random, but you'll see it in the stage rewards. Knowing about the types of stages is helpful, but it's not quite that simple in Cursed City. Every single stage, including boss stages, will have a number of restrictions on the champions you can bring. Think of Doom Tower secret rooms, and you'll get the general idea. Some will restrict which rarity of champion you can bring, or perhaps which affinity, type, or
Yikes,
faction.
that's tough.
Some of these restrictions are unique to the hard difficulty, however.
So the restrictions with like support champs only, or the other restriction that I saw there, what was it? Spirit champs only and specific factions. That's going to be very difficult for some players if they're, just starting out within their first year. This is more content leaning towards, at least the Awakening content is probably leaning more towards late game or end game players. But I feel like there's going to be a normal mode. There's got to be a normal mode.
Faction.
Gotta be.
Some of these restrictions are unique to the hard difficulty, however, and you won't have to worry about them on normal. These unique stage restrictions will change with every rotation, so don't expect to be able to rely on the same path. You'll have to change up how you traverse the districts. Alright, we've covered a lot here, so quick recap. You have a full month to explore the Cursed City. Find the Eclipse Keys from double boss stages, and storm the Eclipse Tower to defeat Amius the Lunar Archon. How you weave your way through the streets of Centranos is up to you. Now let's get on to quests and rewards. As you're exploring the Cursed City, there are dedicated Cursed City quests for you to complete. They're pretty simple. Things like complete a specific number of stages.
Man, Plarium loves their candles. I don't know what it is with these candles, man. Like, somebody has a serious fetish for candles.
Complete Awakened stages. Defeat Amius himself. You get the gist. Each Cursed City quest you complete will earn you Cursed Candles. Collect enough candles, and you can earn rewards. Clearing stages of the Cursed City on hard difficulty will grant you Occult Cursed Candles, as well as access to a unique chain of one-time rewards, including a mythical champion, Carnage the Anarch. This ancient demon spawn
Carnage
is a living avatar of chaos,
like
and is the one responsible for the evil plaguing Centranos. So he'll be sure to bring some firepower to your champion collection. You'll need a couple of successful...
This dude looks insanely cool. I just want him for the aesthetics. Wait a minute. Whoa, do you see that? Hold on, let me move myself out of the way. Almost 2,000 base attack? Oh my god. I hope he doesn't hit like a wet noodle. That's insane.
Visits through Centranos to get enough Occult Cursed Candles to acquire Carnage, though. So be sure to check in daily and use those Cursed City keys. You want more? We've got more. Even after you've claimed all of the one-time rewards, completing Cursed City quests will give you Cursed Chests. These contain a variety of useful treasures, including mythical skill tomes and souls to awaken.
Man. Finally, they brought in Mythical Chaos Ore, and I've gotten rid of so much mythical gear that I could have potentially re-rolled. I just wasn't sure when they were going to bring it back or bring it out. So, like, it's, that stinks. Ooh, they also have these right here, which are for the Forge. Okay. So you can use those for the Forge to get better gear. So mythical gear. That means like you could probably get mythical lethal. Oh my god! Save that for the mythical lethal. That's gonna be insane. Holy crap. This is gonna be the craziest new... And you can get one-time rewards for blessings for the Carnage dude. That's wild. This is going to be insanely good content. So far, this is shaking up to be the best
Carnage. As if all of that wasn't enough for you, there are also one-time rewards when you beat a stage for the first time, similar to the Doom Tower. They'll also reset with each rotation.
New gear?
Rewards differ on normal and hard difficulty, and they'll become more valuable as you progress through the districts. All stages will drop rewards, but the best stuff is saved for those brave or foolish enough to take on double boss stages. Some of the rewards will include Cursed Remnants, which you can collect to summon epic and mythical champions. There's also summon epic and mythical champions. Some of the rewards will include Cursed Remnants, which you can...
What's this? Okay, I want to look at this really quickly. So this is going to be in the summoning portal. It's going to be below the fragment summons. You get a 2.5% chance to get a mythical, 15% chance for Void Epic, and 82.5% for Epic. See, this is what I was hoping they would have for the other shards for primals, which is just epics, no rares. But hey, this is a step in the right direction, right? So the more you farm, the more likely you'll get a mythical champion. Collect cursed remnants from the cursed city on hard to summon epic and mythical champions. Cobble Market, you get 10 of the cursed remnants. Dead Rise, you get 25. Plagueholm, you get 25. Soulcross, you get 40. And Amius, you get 100. And it does cost 100, as you can see right here. It costs 100 of the cursed remnants to get a mythical, or potentially a chance to get a mythical. You're not going to just get it. And I'm wondering if there's like a pity system for it, or a mercy system. I don't know for sure, but if there's a mercy system for mythicals, that's going to be crazy. I doubt it, but if there is, that's insane.
You can collect to summon epic and mythical champions. There's also a new type of charm for crafting mythical artifacts in the Forge, which can be used on any artifact set.
Let's go. This is what I'm so excited for. Getting mythical artifacts from the Forge. Oh, this is awesome for free-to-play players. Like, you have no idea how awesome this is, Raid. Like, Plarium, they definitely nailed it on this one. Mythical freaking artifacts from the Forge. That's awesome.
You may also earn cursed chests from some stages, and these can contain gear from 2 new artifact sets. Let's take a look at what they can do. Introducing the Supersonic and Merciless gear sets. They are variable gear sets, meaning you get new bonuses for each artifact or accessory equipped, all the way up to a maximum of 9 pieces. First up, we have the Supersonic set. Need your champions to go fast. Okay. This is the set for you. It offers boost to HP and resistance, as well as a massive increase.
Okay, this is interesting. Plus 2% turn meter per buff placed by the enemy. Minus 30% reduce turn meter effects against our team. And then plus 30% increased turn meter effects. So anytime we do turn meter fill, it's additional 30% on top of that turn meter fill effect. So if you put this on champions like a Arbiter or another champion that increases speed, a Lysandra, something like that, this is actually very, very strong. Very strong. I mean, this is great on support champions in general. Now, you could put this on damage dealers, but I don't recommend it.
To speed. But the real bonuses from this set include chances to manipulate your turn meter when equipped with 4, 6, or 9 pieces. You can see these bonuses on screen now. Put it on champions you need to be fast, and they'll be zooming. Like the second gear set is Merciless. This is perfect for damage dealers who are laser focused on wiping out their enemies in a single strike. It increases the wearer's attack, critical damage.
Wait a minute, let's check this one out. Attack plus 25%. Crit damage plus 30%. Speed plus 10%. Ignore defense 35%. Now, is that a 6-piece or is that a full 9-piece, though, to ignore 35%? I'm wondering what the percentages are when you actually see the gear set come out. 30% chance to reduce random skill cooldown. Oh my god, that's so strong. 15% extra turn chance on dealing damage. What? This is a wild set. This is going to be like the new best Savage set versus Lethal set. It's just as good, if not better, ignoring 35%. Because if you think about it, that's Savage plus Cruel, and then an additional 5%, right? Because Cruel only gives you 5% ignore defense. So this is better than Savage and Cruel, technically. Think about it. This is an amazing set. This is insane.
And speed, as well as offering a little bit of ignore
Extra
defense
turns?
for good measure. There's also chances to reduce cooldowns and gain extra turns with the bonuses for either having 4 or 9 pieces equipped, which you can see on your screen now. Whew. I believe that's everything. We hope you're as excited as we are to dive into everything that the Cursed City has to offer. Keep your eyes peeled for another video coming soon, where we'll talk more about the big bad boss of the Cursed City, Amius the Lunar Archon. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you...
Overall, I think that's going to be insane. I think that this is going to be great, amazing content for the game. This is going to make Raid great again, in my opinion. And I honestly think I can't wait to play. I can't wait to jump in and start focusing on this new sort of campaign-esque style, Doom Tower style creation that they've made for this new city, the Cursed City. I'm really excited. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below, though. What do you think of the new sets? What do you think of the chances that you can get mythicals now? Like, what are your thoughts on this? I'm really interested in hearing you guys' thoughts. Do you like the content based on what you just saw, or do you hate it? Do you think that you were thinking something else was going to happen with the new content? Were you kind of hoping they went into a different direction? Let me know. I think this is awesome. Obviously, they could have done other things. I don't have any big things I would want to talk about right now in this video, but I think overall they definitely nailed it. They really help. This is going to help free-to-play players, especially with the mythical artifacts that you can acquire from farming hard. Now, obviously, you're going to have to be an endgame player, but when you're an endgame free-to-play player, that's when it starts getting stale because it becomes harder and harder to get gear, right? So this just brings out more chances to get better gear for your champions. It gives you the opportunity to bridge the gap a little bit between the spenders and the free-to-play players or low spenders. It allows you to hopefully push a little bit further in arena, tag team arena, anywhere in arena, live arena as well. So the Forge is now going to be the best thing ever. You're going to want to go for lethal mythical gear, instinct even. I mean, there's so much you can do now with this new Cursed City. I'm super ecstatic. I love it. Thank you so much, Plarium. This has been awesome. Appreciated the video as well. It was very well done. And yeah, hopefully you guys liked it too. I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.